minimize. Boo, boo, boo.
Yep. And there we are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is this? I'm getting an ad for pedestrian safety in the state of Illinois.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We ain't safe.
Right.
Unless the ad says so, then we're very safe.
It said that we were not safe.
Ah, okay.
Like making sure you walk your bike across the road instead of riding your bike across the road.
What? But it'll be slower.
Right. Right. I think people tend to get hurt more.
I think people should walk their cars across the street.
That's usually what I do. It's kind of a pain, but it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Can't Mighty 91, howdy folks, K&A Creations. Well, hey there all, enjoy the chaos. Gareth Mays, hello. KSU Wildcat 07, sup Jen. Sunburn 70, good morning from Australia. Battle Tabletop, hey there boys. I only watch it. EOB evening boys, my first oil wash today. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
I need to get back on the oil train. You can do some pretty epic stuff.
This is true. You can also do some pretty epic stuff with epic basing.
Yeah!
Flipnote Dude at 88. Happy Friday, fellow nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, on Discord, I put out our little announcement that we're live, and I said, join us or you're a nerd. So technically, you're not a nerd if you join us, and you are a nerd if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty crazy.
Gareth Mays, I'm currently airbrushing and being swarmed by flying ants.
Move.
Lucky bat, aw.
Little flying ants. Dickories. Yo, Jay, want to comment on your cool Metal Marine vid the other day. I love their paint job. They look like they were ripped out of a Marvel comic panel. They're great.
Yeah, I got one right here.
They're great.
I in the video, I say, like, I kind of want more so that I can have them in my Black Templar army, too. I bought more so I could have them in the Black Templar army. I think, though, for the Black Templar, I'm going to give them, I'm going to put suppressors on their on the end of their barrels so that I can put so that I can buy the new plastic ones. And then if they all have the same suppressors, it'll help them all look the same.
Interesting.
I only watch it. Yeah, it looks great. I wish somebody had told me to wear gloves. Wear gloves.
Yeah, wear them. I'm wearing mittens right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's all I'm wearing. And I didn't say on my hands.
Mountainside Tabletop. Hey, fellas. Nice to hang while I slog through some Corsairs. Ooh, I gotta do my Corsairs. I'm sure I'll get to it soon. There's not that much going on.
Yep. Cut to every day being a busy, way too busy day. Holy cats.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Can you believe that we have so much stuff going on?
Nope. Not busy. Fakers.
I mean, we're booked until July.
Mm-hmm.
With stuff. This is the most we've ever been booked out.
Yeah.
Crabtastic did my first stream today. No one joined.
That's kind of how streams go.
It is kind of how they go. And it's hard because like you have to be engaging while no one is there. So on the chance that somebody does join in, they want to stay.
Yeah.
So you almost have to just be talking to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I don't know, maybe if you have other people that are interested or, friends that maybe you want to hang out with. It does help if there's 2 people.
Yeah.
Just so that you can talk to somebody. I think that at least makes it a little bit more interesting. So that if somebody joins, they're like, oh, well, look, there's people I can chat with, I can talk to. I want to stay.
Mm-hmm. Sunburn 70, I thought that the red undercoat method would work for Crimson Fists. Oh yeah, I think it would work almost better for Crimson Fists because some parts of them are going to be painted red.
Red.
Sternmerk, I guess it's time to start an Ultramarines army. Don't you think so, Jay? I don't know how to start an Ultramarines army, but it was interesting to paint some. Remember, Jay,
those are your first Ultramarines, right?
Well, Captain Sicarius.
Oh.
So no.
So those are your first Ultramarines, right?
Yeah. Oh, you ramble. So how many Space Marine chapters do you have painted models for now? Well, if you don't count the Death Watch, because you shouldn't, I have an Imperial Fist, Ultramarines, Black Templar. I think that's it. 3 different chapters. Have I ever painted any other chapters?
Which ones did you say? I was reading something.
Ultramarine, Black Templar, Imperial Fist.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think that's it. You painted a camo marine once.
I painted a camo marine once.
That doesn't count. I haven't painted any. So.
Robert S. Downs Jr. Hey everybody, quick question. What was the name of the book Jay kept repeating? It was about some day that Gene Stealers were supposed to ascend. It was called Here Comes the Gene Stealers.
Oh. Here comes the sun.
Mm-hmm. It's called Day of Ascension. I liked it a lot. It was a good book. Good book.
Flipnut did at 88. I cannot believe you haven't done salamanders.
Yeah, I've never done salamanders. Never done most Space Marines.
I like salamanders.
Yeah.
They're really cool.
Adrax Agatone is one of the coolest Space Marine sculpts out there.
Oh yeah. How's like white scars?
Yeah,
those are cool too.
I have a big baggie of retro white scar bits.
Perfect. I'll buy those from you that you bought from that guy.
Yeah.
And then I'll start my white scars army.
It
That's
also
a joke. I'll never do that.
It also came with 3 Abaddon the spoiler heads. No other part of Abaddon, just the heads.
Mm-hmm.
So the pattern, you guys should do an awesome montage video of working out and studying kill team strats because Sean is going down. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
That could be fun in an upcoming video.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would have to do it early in the video because for some reason I might not want to do it late in the video.
Yep.
Craptastic. Also, my Space Marine Lieutenant is named Bob. Kodak. Kato Sicarius. Cast Fist! Oh, text-to-speech.
Basin W, that miniature looks huge. How big is it?
It's pretty big. Probably, like, 3 Primaris big? Or not 3 Primaris tall, but, like, if you melted down 3 Primaris Marines, you could build this Marine. Probably about the same size as a Centurion.
That's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
It's all that contagion.
Yeah, he's
contagion.
Thick.
Yep. That's what happens.
Let's do these card effects. Do retro salamanders. You know, retro Space Marines is not a bad idea. I think other channels have done retro Space Marines, and it worked out really, really well. Like, really well.
Like real well.
Mm-hmm. Retro White Scars. I could do it. I got the bits. Got the bitty bits. Not have bitty bits. Space Marines are all guys. Or else the internet yells at you.
Bitty bits. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. People love their fake stuff that isn't real. They just really, really do.
We had tons of fun today because we watched an episode of Lore Masters, which is a Warhammer Plus show, all about Gazgul. And boy, Nick was enthralled.
Yes. Yeah. What was kind of fun about, so we do this Conflict Gavel Plus show where we try to show as much of the Warhammer Plus stuff as we can, and we usually obviously we want it to be the most interesting we possibly can, and so we do a lot of the animations because that's the best, and that's the best stuff that they make. But slim pickings, we've done all the animations, and there's more coming. But yeah, we had to do a little Lore Masters, and it's a little boring, a little dry. It is. If you like straight up facts, you'll love it. It's like the best thing in the world. But that's not interesting to me, per se.
Where is my? Oh, I got up to get my white paint, and it was right in front of me.
Oh, there you go. But we also watched a Warcry battle report, and that was really good.
Yeah.
We've watched a couple of battle reports, and we didn't think that they were that great, and we're like, oh, we'll do a game that we don't know, and we'll just make fun of it. And then Warcry seems like a fun game, and then they had a lot of fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
Little Peachy action, little Nick action. I rooted for Nick, and you'll have to see who won.
I think Peachy looks like Todd Packer from The Office. I need some Joe Sonja paint medium. Constellation, the Realm Wing. Now this only works if chaplains are psychic, but couldn't you send in a chaplain on bike and try doing Perils of the Warp for more damage on enemy? Well, chaplains can't be psychers, and I believe you can. A librarian on bike is a Legends model, which is fine. You can just ask your opponent if they're cool with Legends models, and they'll usually say yes because they're bad. But like a chaplain on bike should be already pretty well souped up for dealing combat damage.
Jason W., are you guys gonna start getting into Warcry more, or is it a kill team all day and nights? I mean, after watching them play the game, I'm significantly more interested in Warcry. I think we were talking about this a little bit earlier today. One of the problems with it's like one of the cool things about the kill team or like 40k, but it's also one of the annoying things about it is that there's guns.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of just get shot all the time, where Warcry seems like you have to movement's incredibly important because you have to get into close combats, and I feel like that's allows you to be sometimes you have to be out in the open, and I know that there is some sort of shooting a little bit in Warcry as well, But at least in that example, that seemed a lot better.
Yeah, well, why movement's so important in Kill Team is because you have to be hiding from the things that can shoot you.
Right, and I would say hiding is not as fun as fighting.
Mm-hmm. I do love the Kill Team fighting mechanic. Yeah, I wish I got to do it more often.
That's the most fun part of the game.
I would say the most fun part of the game is setup.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I like the cards. The cards seem cool.
Yeah, the cards will just tell you what's what.
There's also a little bit of like randomness to the game, which is interesting.
Yeah, like you can
like
your special abilities. Yeah, your special abilities are like activated by a dice pool. When you roll for initiative, you roll like what, 6 dice, and you can spend doubles and triples to get certain benefits. But it's random if you get doubles or triples.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then they had, I think the other thing that sold it to me is they just had a really fun game with crazy stuff that shouldn't have been happening. So that helped a lot too. But yeah, I like it.
Regulus22, a few things just went last chance to buy. Creed, Kel, Yarick, and the Red Terror and more. They still sold Kel? I guess that makes sense. None of those models super surprise me. It seems like last chance to buy is gonna be anything resin.
Right.
Craptastic. I love Citadel's Blood for the Blood God paint. It is fun. I've used it here and there to great effect. Wargame Ramble. Trapped Under Plastic talked about the Cork Tower Clown Fiesta models. Clown Fiesta models, and I just realized this guy is both Cork Tower and Clown Fiesta, but in the best ways. That's not a Cork Tower. That's a wood chip. Get your facts straight.
Boom. You don't know what you're talking about. Destroyed.
Sternmerk, J-Nick, will you guys get the Horus Heresy big box? What will Nick paint when there is no upgrade sprue in the box? Nick, he will not stop talking about it. I think Nick is going to get 2 boxes so that he can really get a good jump start on Horus Heresy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm getting 3 boxes. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about Space Marines versus Space Marines. It's very varied, which is very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because you can have Space Marines, or you can have Space Marines, and they can fight Space Marines, which is maybe like almost like the biggest thing.
Pretty wild.
Looks like a neat box. I'll have to see when everything drops, like price out the box. But if it's under 300, it seems like an actually pretty good deal. I mean, 30 Marines, 10 Terminators, Dreadnought, giant ass tank, 2 Praetors.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Warcry is a very good game. It's fast and kill-centric, no endless shrugs and saves. Yeah, there was no saves.
Yeah. Again, I'm convinced. I gotta learn more about it. I mean, I don't know how it works. We have Age of Sigmar models. Can we use those models? How do we use them?
Yeah, I don't know how it works either.
And do we have to buy the specific stuff? If we do, that's fine. But what do we do? I'm scared. I just pee myself. I was looking at Adepticon. I was looking at the Warcry Cruel Boys thing, but it's like $80.
Yeah,
I'm assuming now it actually kind of makes sense because you get the cards and stuff too, probably.
Maybe.
So maybe that's why.
I haven't looked at the Warcry website or the Warcry part of Games Workshop.
Mountainside Tabletop. You can use your Dominion models. There we go.
Yeah,
we'll do that. Yeah, we'll have to think about it. We haven't been playing games as much recently because our lives have been disastrous nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe we'll have to give it a shot.
Yeah. You know, maybe the next battle report we watch will be Warhammer Underpants.
Mm-hmm. The Rybot Warcry is weirdly difficult to find the rules online. You kind of have to buy the big box with all the rules and some models.
I wonder, is it like the setup cards and stuff? Because I could definitely see that stuff being a little tricky.
Yeah, I could too. We know somebody that could give us the book though.
That's true.
Or that was willing to.
Mm-hmm.
So do that. We'll have to go up there at some point because there's a Slogoth waiting for me.
Mm-hmm. Mountainside Tabletop. We've been so into Warcry lately. Just filmed our first bat rep yesterday and can't wait to play more. Ooh. Very nice not to have guns. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember when we played our first game of Age of Sigmar, I think I had guns on my team. Did you have guns? I had three of the bolt skewer boys.
I don't think I had guns.
And they didn't do that much. But I horribly positioned everything and I lost really badly. Because I was thinking 40k and kill team and stuff, where sometimes positioning doesn't even matter as long as you're strong or have a lot of guys in certain places. Doesn't quite work that way with close combat though.
And Bartman, why Nurgle? Because Nurgle is best chaos.
Oh, Thousand Suns. War Game Ramble. Why weren't you guys invited to the Games Workshop Horse Heresy weekend? You're such Games Workshop shills. You should have been top of their list. You know.
Well, we were invited, and actually we were there. But right before the event started, we accidentally leaked some confidential information breaking the NDA, and they threw us out.
Ah, insane. Exactly. That is insane.
That happened to us. It's crazy.
Yeah, right. And it happened to no one else.
Yep.
Good old that situation.
I don't think we would have gone though. We couldn't have.
I think we would have made it happen.
I suppose.
If they invited, we would totally.
It would have been hard.
Oh yeah, no, our lives would be the worst, and it'd be horrible, just all the way through. I would assume that they got notified ahead of time.
Yeah, of course.
So, you know, we probably could have planned for it, but yeah that would have been. Yeah, that would have been bad.
I think Scott. I mean, they mentioned it on their podcast at least a month ago.
Right.
David McLaughlin, thoughts on painting a librarian in Phobos armor as Scorpion from Mortal Kombat? Yeah, that'd be neat. I'm more of a Baraka person, but I suppose Scorpion is cool. The Rybot Nick, I biked 30 miles a day. How far did you run this time?
50 miles. It was kind of a slow day for me, honestly.
Matthew Cheeseman, speaking of resin, I'm looking at getting the Forge World Reboot Girly Man for a painter's birthday, or get a box to fill out his army ? Well, you know him best, so you can probably figure it out. My dogs are unhappy.
Yeah, there's a vicious baby outside.
Yeah. Sometimes they bark at babies being pushed on strollers, passing the house. Because that's really what they could take in a fight.
Yeah.
They could maybe take a baby.
Yeah. Or it's 7-year-olds on roller skates.
Yeah.
Alex Noah Vogel. Love that James Workshop seems to have a healthy and earned fear of EOB.
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, they fear us.
Yep. We have had no interaction. There was we met the community manager from Games Workshop. He knows who we are, but yep, that's where that ends.
Yeah, don't worry. One day we'll sell out. We're trying to.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, one day everyone's gonna get a notification that we're just gonna be on Warhammer TV.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be a Warhammer TV exclusive show.
Yes. Yeah, you'll get 5 episodes a year.
Mm-hmm. Right. And they won't make any sense.
Christopher,
we watched Interrogator today.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
I think it's pretty interesting. I think people are gonna hate it.
Yep, probably.
But I think it's really fun.
I thought it was really fun too. I notoriously hate everything and don't like anything. I liked it. Thought it was cool. Yeah. Just enjoyed it. I can't wait for more.
But the frame rate.
But really, that one even has, that one's better animated than Hammer and Bolt, or
it is.
The first, I think even in general is better than.
Yeah.
And better animated than Hammer and Bolt. I think
also, it's even more stylized.
Yeah, it is. It fits really well.
Yeah.
Wargame Rambo, when does the EOB Games Workshop paywall go into effect?
Tomorrow. Yeah, you'll have to get a Primaris Repulsor before you're allowed to watch our show.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm assuming is a tank. Christopher just started miniature sculpting. Super excited. Ooh.
Sick.
Yeah.
Make a grot. Dancing on the head of another grot. Who's upset about it?
Colin Stigger. So what Horus Heresy army would you guys make? I would probably make the Sons of Horus / the Lunar Wolves, because I have the Primarch Horus. And he's as good as any of them. I think he's one of the better Primarch models. Nick still, he can't quite make up his mind which Legion he wants to collect.
Exactly.
Yeah, like which two are you kind of like? Is it between?
2. That's kind of a hard thing. I mean, there's so many that's really hard to choose from. Just a little paralysis. Because you may think I don't know what any of them are because I said that, but I definitely do. And I care. I'll put that out there.
Primus Julius Carnifex. I do like that they are going to just give you like 40 guns in the 30k upgrade box. Yeah, that is kind of a fun box. Just gun.
Matthew Cheeseman, why does Nick have to be naked during all these streams? It's getting warmer out. And, it's good. It's good to keep the balls out.
Mm-hmm.
Warm up, balls out, as they always say.
Sun's out, balls out. Chris said, almost cleared Space Marines out of my pile of shame, so the idea of adding that many more is great. Count me in.
Woo! I don't have any in my pile of shame.
Saint Anger.
I have way more of other things.
What platform do you listen to your audiobooks on? Audible, or else MP3s that I bought on Humble Bumble. Zach Agnew, why do people hate female Space Marines when the Sisters of Battle are similar to them? They're not really similar. They have different stats, different weapons, different abilities. They look different. They are different.
I bet if I took the Space Marine models and the Sisters of Battle models and went out onto the street with random people, they would say that they look the same.
No, they would say they're different because these ones have boobies, and these
similar.
ones look like Buzz Lightyear.
Mm-hmm. I think no, I think that's what you're assuming. Rushalem, Nick being naked isn't the wording part. It is why he slathers ranch dressing on himself first. Well, I just need a dipping sauce. Am I not allowed to have a dipping sauce on myself? What's wrong with that?
Brunette Crothmail. Dog.
Dig.
The Wizard Map. Difference between Earthshade and Null Noil. Earthshade has a lot of brown in it, and then Null Noil is just black. BG Native Vibe, Nick, hi, you're the best.
I am, thank you, but you're the best. Alex Novogel, dip away, Nick. Dip away.
That was a little too much green. There we go.
Jason W. I didn't even know there were female Space Marines. That's cool. Someone should make a whole army of them or write one of the books that Jay listens to about them.
Yeah. Yeah, there were female Space Marines, and then back in 1989, and then they didn't sell very well, and so they just decided to not have female Space Marines. And so that's why there's no female Space Marines. Pedro Vasconcelos, hey man, found your channel this week and I'm hyped to get back into 40k and painting minis. You're awesome. Cheers from Brazil. Nice! I love that movie. And I know that's a place.
Dancing of Doom. Petty J Nick, how's your horrendous night? Oh boy, is it bad.
Yeah!
Rather horrendous indeed.
Third Planet Man, pinning along with you from Cape Town, South Africa. Thanks for the stream. Hope you have a great night. Thanks.
Woo.
Night 36, plan on making a Chaos Knight. No plans, but not impossible.
Maybe one day. People seem to like knights.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Annie Crimson, bad brain day today, but at least I made some progress on my minis. Also, hey everyone. Hi.
Hello. Joseph Patton, the next battle box. Chaos female Space Marines versus male Sisters of Battle. Amazing. Primus Julius Carnifex. Well, they also nixed female orcs.
Yep, they did.
Those might be some of the best models Games Workshop's ever made, honestly.
Jason W. 1989 was more progressive than today, I guess.
I mean, it does make sense that there should be both.
Yeah.
Logically.
Alex Noah Vogel, cash rules everything, even sexism in the 41st millennium. Scholar Faust J, I'm going to make my Chaos Knight into a Deep Sea Cthulhu-esque color and design. What colors would you suggest? Also, is Nuln Oil fine, or should I get other oils? No airbrush, by the way. Well, Nuln Oil is just the name of the paint. It's black. It's a black acrylic wash. There's no oil in it.
Right. They call that a bad name in the biz.
Mm-hmm. For underwater colors, I guess maybe look up Under the Sea on Pinterest to get some color ideas.
Under the sea.
Maybe rewatch Little Mermaid. Matthew Cheeseman, there are no female Space Marines because it makes no sense, but if you really want to make them, nothing stopping you also make all male Sisters Army. I feel like it. I mean, it's just as impossible for a man to be a Space Marine as a woman to be a Space Marine. Because there's no such thing as a Space Marine. An 8-foot-tall mega mutant muscle machine with extra organs that help him do stuff. Colin Steiger, White Scars can have an army taking bikes for troops and ignore terrain rules. Iron Warriors have a +1 to strength with certain units and shooting and melee stuff. Oh, cool. Yeah, I do like the White Scars. I think they're a really cool army. I like the idea of lots of bikes. And a gimmick. They go fast. That's a good gimmick. Zach Agnew, I'm getting some Orc Commandos, and I'm trying to decide on either green or yellow skin. I would do both. I would paint them 50% yellow, 50% green, and then they'll kind of look nice together. Primus Julius Carnifex. To be honest, when female Necrons? I know Wargames exclusive makes female Necrons, which are literally Necrons with boobies.
It's pretty fun.
Sternmerk. Games Workshop really broke the mold when they made all Necrons in the Indominus box female. That's true. Yeah, all Necrons look the same, but some of them are men and some of them are women, depending on what they were before biotransference. Rashlam. Female Space Marines were the Second Legion. All the history of them has been deleted to keep people from getting angry. It's why we don't write books about the Second Legion. Nick Ayers, hear me out. Purple miasma coming out of the top. It might be kind of cool, but I have a strict color palette that I stick to with my guys, and purple is not part of it. Could I make purple? I guess I could make purple. Wait, what colors make purple? It's red, and blue, right?
Red. Yep.
I don't really have a red though. I have orange.
No.
Nathaniel Smith. Hey guys, just finished my first Malifaux mini. It's the Sandeep Core box, and I'll be posting them in the Discord when they're 100% dry. Cool! That is a cool box. It looks like Captain Nemo.
Nemo. And what paint is this again? You mentioned it was a set you got some time ago.
You can't buy it. It is called Imperial Hobby Paints.
Yep.
I've got all they. I own all they have left.
Yep. You could sell for big bucks then.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Zach Agnew. Now I want female Space Marine models. Thanks, chat.
I mean, there's plenty out there on the internet in terms of conversion bits and STLs.
Oh yeah. Known as Sisters of Battle are cooler than Space Marines anyway.
I can kind of dig it because they're regular folks, and so sometimes they feel like a little bit more like important.
It matters when
it matters.
It matters when they die.
Yeah, they have like more human emotions.
Yeah. Paul Reason. Ravage Star for female Chaos Space Marines. That's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
The thing you can't find, any paint you can't live without in your paint set, mine is black. Yeah, for me, definitely, always paints are Apple Barrel Multi-Surface 21985E Black, which retails for about 88 cents.
Whoa, pricey.
And Liquitex Heavy Body Acrylic Titanium White, which this is kind of expensive, like $10, but these two paints, I love them. It's my black and my white, and they're the best paints. It's all over 57. I tried drunk painting as your video recommended. Drunk me liked the results. Kyle Diaz, I want to pick up some sisters for Kill Team, but I'm not sure which ones to get. Well, if you want to play Compendium Sisters, you could get a box of Battle Sisters, a box of Repentia. I'd probably skip the Argoflagellants. They're not that good. Or you could get the what are the sisters called? The Sisters
Novitiates?
Novitiates. The Sisters Novitiates, which are specially made for Kill Team.
Now I have a question. Do those special boxes, like the Orc Commandos, Sisters Novitiates, that special Tau Pathfinders box, Krieg, do they come with the rules?
I don't believe they do.
That's insane.
I think you have to go on one-page rules.
One-page rules?
Or not one-page rules, Warhammerpedia. Warhammerpedia will have all the rules perfectly laid out in a very nice, easy-to-read format. It's so nice of Games Workshop to give us all the rules for free like that.
Yeah, through a separate website.
Mm-hmm.
That is nice. Aquino Canon is. I bet Nick's Horus Heresy army will have female Marines. Hell yeah, they will. You kidding me?
Some Horus Heresy players would throw a fit.
Good.
One of the videos that one of our videos that gets a lot of negative comments is the me looking at all of the Horus Heresy Primarchs. Because people are like, the lore, how come you don't? Why don't you know this? How come you're wrong about this? Love Horus Heresy.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay, I'm looking at the Deathcore Krieg box. And it says, it doesn't say anything about rules or anything, but it does say you get a transfer sheet. That's nice.
Yeah, you get a transfer sheet.
And it also requires it's supplied unpainted and requires assembly, and they recommend using Citadel plastic glue and Citadel paints. That's interesting.
Lucky bet. Everything they do is a separate website.
Not suitable for children under 36 months. It's 30 years, just so everyone knows.
Mm-hmm.
I think after 12, maybe if
Yeah.
you're 18.
Yeah, it is weird. It is weird how the months thing.
Anymore.
Like, the month thing makes perfect sense before you're a year old, because you're not a year old yet.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, he's 1. Isn't that easy? Isn't that nice and simple?
Yep. There may be specific changes that do happen to a baby when they're like 1.5, or maybe 1.25. But I don't know. I don't have a baby.
That's true. That's when the tentacles start to appear.
Yeah. Jason W. Since you guys are making models now, make one of the Emperor and make her a woman. Be bold.
Kind of is. Quote, why is Jay wrong? In my honest opinion, people need to learn that Jay is always wrong.
Yeah, that video has had quite a tick up recently.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Probably with Horus Heresy getting a lot of attention.
That is true. That is true. We've had that happen. We'll have one video do well, and then that will bring up other videos. Like the Knight video seems to have brought up our making a huge battlefield giant board video, which is very interesting. Yeah, let's see. I want to see how many views that one has.
Matthew Cheeseman. I like Warhammer because it's not been tainted by modern nonsense, political or other IPs. So much more about fun stories and imagination. I don't know why, but I feel like that's a dig about Star Wars.
Let's see. Okay, so that video, the Primarchs video, has 127,000 views. And I'm gonna look at their analytics, and there is a bump as of recently. Kind of fun.
I'm 840 months old. Alex Novogel, yeah, what's up with the wargs and community being such sticklers for made-up stuff? The know-it-allism and one-upsmanship is real and prevalent. I wonder where that all comes from.
Sadness. Despair.
I a little tiny bit get it with Horus Heresy, because it's a different thing. Like, Horus Heresy is historical wargaming, and so people want it to be exactly the way that they want it to be, whereas 40k is kind of everybody show up and do whatever you want. Which I like because I think it's more interesting to see what people come up with and what people want to do, as opposed to people kind of slavishly sticking to what is fake true. But, I don't know. Just let people have fun.
I can't wait to put boobies on my Marines.
Yeah! Kicking on us. Horus Heresy is the place where 40k fans who like wargames went, and now they're losing their safe space. In a way.
Alex Novogel, fake true. I like that.
Fake true.
Put it on some merch.
Mm-hmm. Scholar Faust J, I'm watching your 24-hour night video, and I am looking at how you shade. First, what is the color used to find colors on the dice? Secondly, how did you shade like that with a brush? Dry, wet. I use Photoshop, but I think you can. I'm sure you can color pick with GIMP, which is a free coloring program on the computer. GIMP 2. How do you shade like that with a brush? Dry, wet. Well, your brush should always be wet. You should never touch paint to dry bristles. Can we get an EOB 10-hour stream? I'd watch at least 10 minutes. One time I got really duped by the Team Coco, Conan's YouTube channel. They were going to do a 24-hour gaming stream, and I'm like, damn, Conan's going to play video games for 24 hours? It sounds like so much fun. And no, Conan dipped out after like 20 minutes, and then it was just his staff taking turns. And then like every hour, they would show off a pre-recorded bit that Conan filmed, where he pretends like he really is participating once an hour. But it was funny, but it was kind of fun. It was like a bait and switch. But like obviously, Conan is not going to do a 24-hour video game stream, because why?
Yeah. Exactly. Alex Novogel, an hour passes with you guys so fast. I know.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to be switching over to our Patreon-only live stream after this live stream. Pretty crazy. And the patrons actually get to talk with us with their voice, which is pretty fun. We just all jump into a room on Discord and chat the night away.
Chat the night away.
Like 2 extra hours.
Yeah. Wargame Ramble, I am addicted to watching old Conan clips plus his podcast clips. Yeah, I like Conan a lot. He's really funny. He's a clown. In the best way.
He's a clown. He has big shoes.
Fuji95, Nick, my head hit a rack, my face is cold, and my cold fingers have lost dexterity.
Okay. That's fun.
Daryl Smith, currently speed shading 36 termagants. That sounds like a
Yuck, yuck, yuck. Stop. Good night, Lord of Contagion. Sleep well. Aw. Dude, tuck it in.
Yeah, every night. Every night. They're a little comforter of nurglings. Daryl Smith, bugs for the bug god. Oh, Seven, are you doing a Death Guard kill team / army? Yes, I already have a kill team, and I'm starting on an army. I have 10 Poxwalkers, 10 Death Guard, Lord of Contagion, and a Myphetic Blight Hauler. That would be my Leo army. And actually, I do own a Death Guard Demon Prince, which I'm very excited about, because they look... I feel like that model will look really good in this style. It's a kind of a dopey model, and I love it. Ooh, and I also have a an old Warhammer Fantasy Battles Beast of Nurgle that I am using as a count as for Chaos Spawn. So I also have a Nurgle Chaos Spawn. V95. Grats for the Grat God, Nick.
Grats. I'm a Grat. And speaking of Grats, it's Grat o'clock, otherwise known as 10 o'clock.
Woo!
And so we had a bunch of videos out this week. Make sure you go watch them. We're uploading a Warhammer Plus commentary thing tomorrow as well on our Patreon. We're going through Exodite. And what's pretty funny about it is the first 2 episodes were filmed before we knew that it was ending.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one was after we knew it was ending. And so it's pretty fun. But yeah, we're going to be switching over to our Patreon-only live stream. Give us a couple minutes to get over there and take a little pee break. And yeah, we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central.
Yeah. Alrighty, everybody except for the patrons, who we'll see in a few minutes. Good night.
Good night.